that certain people can't even be around you because your energy is so strong. Vibrate so high that anybody that's wishing to do evil upon you, it shall be revealed. Vibrate so high that any evil entity feels uncomfortable in your presence. Vibrate so high that certain people can't even be around you because your energy is so strong. Vibrate so high that anybody that's wishing to do evil upon you, it shall be revealed. Vibrate so high that any evil entity feels uncomfortable in your presence. Vibrate.
My head hot because I make a lot, don't think that I forgot. Put a track on the arc to find out where he lay his top. 30 shots sitting that dirty Glock, he played and he got popped. Either love me or you love me not. I'ma be me, think it's sweet, you better move discreet. That talking shit be obsolete. Hollow heads remove his teeth while in these streets they play for keeps. Subject to cease, mission complete. Disappear for about a week, I put that dick on my little freak. I'm on some soldier shit. He ain't no killer, he ain't get who he was supposed to get. 50 in the drink, when you jump out you ain't supposed to miss. Latin they supposed to blitz, they supposed to throw a fit. Talking peace like they supposed to quit, that stick supposed to kick. I bought my head and that's all off for protection. He know I'm stepping for any minor transgression, ain't no flexing. I'm pressed about the shit I love. And I refuse to leave my mama to bury her son. Hold up, I'm going back in. Like Coach we down 10, put me back in. A tree limb, a cave, a nigga back in. Fault laying them back in. Y'all go around back and block the back end. They run out, I'ma blow they shit back in. Bitch, I'm going back in like I left some. Who that say dread ain't gon' stamp nothing. Now you wanna talk, give you that check coming. Tit tit, she gon' eat that dick until her nose running. Tit tit, I gotta beat that pussy like she stole something. Tit tit. And that clock still clicking. How you killed your partner, but he's still living. But you big woofing on the neck like you be still spinning. I get tunnel vision with that glizzy. I'ma on the business. Yeah.
Yo. Yeah. Everything straight. Been waiting on you. Alright, say less. I got you.
I don't hear you. Hello? Salute, salute. Can y'all hear me? Salute to everybody. Jar, you back up in. Hold on. I got Jar right there. Let me add. Salute, Jar. Can you hear me?
True indeed. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man. I don't know what's going on. I got to restart my computer, man. I don't know what the heck just happened. Everything just froze. I don't know what's going on with that one, but everything just froze on me. But it's all good. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. I hate I can't pull it up here. Hold on one second. Salute, Black Widow.
Peace,
Yeah,
Black
it's
Widow.
stuck. Yeah, this
Peace,
thing is
John
stuck.
L. Big
Yeah,
dog.
man.
You already know.
Salute to everybody coming in
Peace to
here.
the entire chat.
Again, appreciate it.
Respect.
Appreciate it. Y'all bear with us. It's still early, so we got a little glitch. I don't know what happened, dog. That's super wild. Like soon as I click to go live on it, I mean to pull up the camera, it just everything froze and it just kicked me out. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. So salute to everybody. We're gonna get it right here. We're gonna get it right. So yeah, John. So while I'm waiting on this right now, dog, was super crazy. And me and you talked about it. We had our little debate back and forth this morning about it. But were you aware about the whole Ryan Garcia situation?
Well, actually, I was just initially aware of, when I got up this morning, I was aware of the business in boxing.
Yeah.
You enlightened me to the revelation that he gave of his abuse when he was young. So,
Right. Yeah, so a lot of people don't know, and we still don't know why. And allegedly, because I have to say allegedly, I don't know. Ryan Garcia said they took his phone from him. Now, as a grown man, somebody taking your phone will allow you to know that there's a bigger power in front of you that can take your phone and any of your social media. He said he couldn't use his phone. He said he couldn't get access to his money. That was earlier that day when he made that claim. Then later on, he says, wait a minute. That wasn't me. Yeah, somebody took my. Then they had to explain. Well, if that's not you, Ryan, explain to us about why is it that there's an audio. You know what I'm saying? So that's the sad part to it. So yeah, hopefully it's about to. I just rebooted my computer, so once we get in, we'll get into this. But yeah, but other than that, what do you? So far, what we've been seeing lately, there's a trend, and it's a very upsetting trend because at first we looked at it like, man, this could be like in our culture where they attacking the brothers, where they attacking this and they attacking that. Then all of a sudden Taraji come out. Then all these other people come out. So now it's not about the brothers and the blacks. We like, oh man, they attacking the black people. Now this is Ryan Garcia coming out. So what I'm noticing, it has nothing to do with it. It's like you said before, and like we say, it's like to take the alpha down and it's easy access to the women. Meaning as in, if a man would subdue himself, who are you to say what a woman would do? I think we got the whole thing wrong because we shouldn't throw no rocks. If women get out there and sell themselves or do whatever to get to the top, when we find out in real life, these men are doing the same thing.
But that's the fine line. It's the males and not the men. And that's how society keeps us sublimed. Like you keep calling that man a man when he really ain't a man. If we was in the same room together, nigga, we had a combative problem. There's no way that you are the man that I am, because you're not. You're just a male. Now, a male can do a lot of stuff. A male chicken is a rooster. He's combative. He's fierce. He fight eagles and hawks and foxes and everything. See, because he's a male bull. He the same way. The cows over there. The cows from the heifer to a cow. The male bull. He over there like, hey, I get to, be a man.
Yeah.
However, the lion is the purest example of what it's like to be different between being a male and a man. See, in the animal world. See, because the lion, you live to die for that which you have. That's a man. See, so a man or a lion never compromises his nature under any circumstance. That's why they call him the king of the beasts, because he the only one
Well,
that keeps death.
the irony of that, you got a guy that's saying that's one, his allegation is somebody tied him down. And we're going to listen to it. I'm pulling it up right now. Hopefully my stream y'all about to come up here. He gonna, like, it's crazy. Like, he said they tied him up. They said a whole bunch of other stuff we'll get to, but as a man, you being taken out there and then come to find out, but they trying to tie you up. And then they're going to allegedly force you to watch some stuff that's very sickening to you. But then it also contradicts again. Like I said, again, maybe he's been battling that for the simple fact that's why he loves the Lord so much. You know, that's just my opinion on that.
Well, I think he's been battling it. If he said abuse happened when you were 2. Now, I'm not the one to defy that. However, it's I'm not the one to defy that. I have an experience that happened to me when I was 4, between 4 and 5. You feel me? I watched my father kill somebody. You feel me? So me and my brother were together as kids in the car. So we both still remember it like it was yesterday. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, but at 2, you know, I find it hard to believe.
All right, here we go. Now we back.
All right, I hear you.
We got action now.
Yeah, hear you in stereo.
Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties, man. I'm back off the phone now. Boy, that was rough. Boy, that was rough. I ain't gonna lie.
That was the difference.
Yeah, that was the difference. I was doing the whole thing. Yeah. So I hate, me. I'm not the phone person no more. I'd rather sit right here and be able to enjoy myself. So yeah, it's really a sad situation. So let's go ahead, since we done wasted about 12 minutes on y'all. Make sure you hit that like. Let's go ahead and get into this first video. Well, first part of the video where him and Andrew Tate are speaking about this. And this is why he was going on his rants. And finally, Andrew Tate told him to give him a call. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Salute, Ashley.
Let's see. Come on.
Salute, Ty. Sade.
Yeah, salute to everybody.
Blessings.
All right, here we go. Let's get it right.
Mute your mic.
Yo, Andrew.
Hey, bro.
Andrew Tate just had Ryan Garcia on his stream Twitter space, and he went off about his recent situation. And he's going on a tangent of tweets exposing everything, talking about aliens, devils, everything, when he's meant to be having a boxing fight with Devin Haney. I'm not sure what is going on with this guy. How this stream ended up happening, when Andrew Tate see the tweets, he said, Ryan Garcia, I'll do a space so you can talk. And Ryan Garcia said, bro, please. And Ryan Garcia also said, okay, set up and bring Tristan, please. Andrew Tate said 20 minutes G, and finally got him on a call.
Well, the way it typically works is with sponsorship contracts. So what they would do with someone like me, who's monumentally influential, they'd come along and say, we're going to pay you $50 million. And in exchange for that money, you're going to support this company. But to make sure that this company doesn't get in any trouble, make sure you don't bring any heat on this company, your official positions on LGBT will be X, your official positions on Israel-Palestine will be Y. And don't worry, we spend a lot of money with advertising spends with the media outlets, so the media outlets will never print anything bad about you because they cannot attack the poster child of the person who funds them. So typically what they do is they try and get you to agree to these sponsorship contracts to neuter you. And once you've taken the money, you then are inner circle, Hollywood, Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, which is why singers you've never heard of are at the Brit Awards or the Met Gala. And then the people on the internet who are free, who are far more famous than they are, these singers, nobody knows who they are, nobody cares, is not invited. We're not invited to those things. You'd go to an after party. At the after party, every single room would be bugged. There'd be cameras, there'd be microphones, as we can see in Diddy's lawsuit. Something haram will happen in the house. You'll be offered to do a bunch of bad things yourself, drugs, women, etc. Something bad will happen. Somehow you'll be linked as an accomplice to it. Someone will come to you and say, oh, look, this underage girl had sex with this guy in this room and you were only in the room next door. And if the police come, it's going to look bad on you. It's going to be all over the papers and you're going to be a sexual trafficker. But don't worry, because of this sponsorship, we're going to make sure it stays out in the media. We've got your back. Don't worry. See you at the next party. So then you're stuck. You have to be friends with these people or they've already semi-threatened you. And I've said it right here, right now. The reason my Matrix attack came is because I turned down a sponsorship contract. Whether they let me walk or throw me in a dungeon forever, we're going to find out.
All right, let's stop right there, Jock. You want to give a little insight on that?
Yep, that's one of the many scenarios that happen in the industry to get you in a crux once you're in that circle. That's one of the many tactics. There's all types of tactics, but that's one of the many.
That's crazy. And they said basically being there kicking it. Next thing you know, somebody done did something wrong, but they like, man, don't worry about it. We got your back, bro. You was here. They already got you filmed. You like, man, I didn't know that, man. This not my party. Don't worry about it, bro. Stuff like this always happens. A mistake. Don't worry about it. Don't just go home and don't say nothing, man. We got you. And they got you right there.
Yep.
That's
one of the many ways. Sometime when they can't get you directly, they'll get the person that's closest next to you.
Right.
So like, you know, hypothetically speaking, I'm on tour. I'm on tour with one of my artists or my son or somebody, and they're being upheld in a certain way with a certain discipline that prevents them from falling victim to those ploys and traps. And they see that, then they'll try to get me in something inadvertently so that they can once again place them in that situation.
So you think a lot of times the sad part is because they know the patterns and this is just me. It's me thinking outside the box. Where you see a lot of these people, like you said before, either homeless or they've been adopted because they've been scarred. So these industry people will know that. And then the ones that are with their families, they shun them away because they know, like a person like yourself is going to watch everything. Your son is caught in the spotlight. He can't see nothing when the light's shining in his face.
Unless you prep him for it.
Right.
That's the ones that become the adversaries of these guys in the industry. Like they won't like it's simple. People in the industry owe me favors, right? And my son is just finding out now. He like, damn, Dad, like people really, they really got to do something for you because of the things that I've done. All I've done was been there for people in the game. However, my son, he's going to benefit from that. Now, he don't have to pay. He don't have to ask. Just by him being who he is. And I told him 20 some years ago that I was going to have a son and y'all going to owe me, favor. I don't care if it's a get me in this room with these people. I need that favor in return. Now, there was no compromise to that. And in the industry, when you got a parent or you got a management that really protects the artist, they deal with them as little as possible. Some of them you got to deal with them because the talent is so good, you have to deal with the setup. But then they become your adversary later. See, them the ones that become outspoken, them the ones that become a pariah in the industry is made to seem hard to work with, hard to get along with because you're a good negotiator of a contract or you have certain standards that you refuse to submit or give them up to under any circumstance. Oh, well, we really can't deal with this person. And then they'll take that person that's a nobody. I'm going to give you a common example. You might not even know it's deep because the brother was so good and he chose to take a different road than Drake. Him and Drake had the same deal on the table at the same time. They were going to sign him because he's literally that guy, Gemstone. Google him. Go look at him on YouTube. Look at the young brother called Gemstone. I call him young brother, but he's matured. But he decided that he was going to choose God instead of what Lil Wayne and them put on the table for them. And when you go look him up, you're going to be like, yo, he's one of the most talented MCs, singers in the game has had, bro. But guess what the industry did to him? They said no. They said no. So he had to go to London. He made the song with Adele.
Oh, okay.
He had to go there. He had to go over to Europe, and the label he signed with, just like my son is signed with Geffen Records, a European label. He had to go over there in order to just come out in mainstream. Because that's how bad they shut him down. And all because he said no. But in the song, he tells you the history of what's going on. And he tells you why they kept him out of the game. And this is just an example. And he tells you that Drake chose to do it when I didn't. Now, what that meant could have been
anything.
A litany of choices, meaning that one was the contract. What else wasn't you willing to settle for? Because he from Chi-Town, from the hood. You feel me? But the brother makes some of the best music, bro. That's some of the best music, man. And whatever happened, I know he went to jail, and when he came home, they tried to give him that deal, and he refused to accept the deal. And he chose to give his life to God, and he started because he's a real MC. He's not a rapper. So when you just look him up, and it's just a basic example of what the industry does, because he's one that was, he got him. God blessed him with an opportunity to get the mic anyway. And he made that joint with Adele. It's like 2 joints he made with Adele. He got a joint with a brother from Africa, but they really hurt him in the industry, and he would have been Drake, but with real talent, like Wright and all of that stuff himself. Feel me? This brother played instruments, he sang, like, man, he did a Stevie Wonder joint, bro. Oh man, just look him up, Gemstone. But Gemstone his story is an example of what the industry does to you. And remember I told you the other day, bro, it happens in music, but it also happens where? In sports,
Yeah, you said
yeah, bro. I've been in this game since I was a teenager.
That's why I said it's not a contradiction. I mean, it's not like a coincidence.
Right. Speaking
off the fact of all these people are coming out and they're saying this, regardless if there's a rant or not, people that got $120 million that's ranting like this, it's crazy, and then it shows the power where they took it. So let's keep watching this. Let's see what he say.
But that's how it goes. Because most people, when they're offered $50 million, take the $50 million. But I'm not going to dress fruity and condone a genocide for money. So you just have to put me in fucking jail, I guess. So as for what Ryan's saying, we're going to see his story. I'm going to keep chasing him up. And I'll unmute the mic again when he's online. Ryan, unmute your mic.
Yo, Andrew.
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get raped. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Where?
Bro, they fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I.
So let's stop there. Former special agent for the Department of Homeland Security and founder anti-trafficking group operate on the ground road, Sound of Freedom. Okay. Tim Ballard, DA. What is this right here? Tim Ballard, former special agent for the Department of Homeland Security and founder of the anti-trap operation. Okay, salute. Salute.
Peace.
All right. So so what do you think about that so far? And I'm a big advocate of that whole thing, that we like I said, we shine light on this because again, this stuff is real. And a lot of people don't know that.
Right. The question that wasn't answered in his statement or his soliloquy there was who, when he said they. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like because, like I said, Ryan is different than the basic boxer. You understand? He was an amateur, top national amateur and all of that, but his real stardom came from the other side, which was marketing and promotion. So he's an internet Hollywood star. You understand? So he didn't hang out with the people that boxers hang out with. You feel me?
Right. I see what you're saying.
Right. So that's where I'm trying to get at, to like who, because the boxing world right now is like, yo, who the hell are you talking about? Because that's taboo amongst that, testosterone camp. Boxing is a whole.
So do you think? Okay.
They don't. Yeah, you don't play none of them games at boxing camps and none of that stuff. So boxers right now, like, who the hell is he talking about?
Right, but I'm gonna switch it like this. Do you think Tate was setting them up? Like?
No, I think Tate did what Tate is doing for a living.
Right.
You see, Tate is doing the same thing academics did with me. Like, I'm doing what I do. However, you are choosing to be in the spotlight. Now, because I got mine shining on you, don't make me wrong, because you could have just stayed behind the curtain. So now that you're on stage, now you're live on stage, let's deal with the intricacies of it. We need some details, Ryan, because who and they and them can be Casper, Minnie Mouse, and Goofy.
That's true. All right. So let's keep going.
Fucking lost it. They're raping little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take us. Come on.
Fuck this guy. Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
Who?
Bro, you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
No, you know what?
You know the path you're going down is dangerous, my friend. That's
I don't give.
So right there, he even told him, you know who the powers to be. You know who they is.
Right. And guess what? That's what makes me look at the other side, to where he came from, what made him. Good fighter. Good fighter, but everybody in the boxing world knows that Hollywood persona is what made him. That's why he got access. That's why he got access to stuff other fighters ain't got access to. Like, you probably gotta be like Floyd Mayweather, maybe Pacquiao, in order to get on Andrew Tate. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, his opponent isn't so easily on Andrew Tate and Devin Haney's opponent. But what happens to Ryan is this as well, bro. Every time Ryan gets to the biggest fight test that he has, mental meltdowns happen, bro. Mental breakdowns happen.
So do you think? I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think the fact is because he, again, like you said, maybe I'm just saying, we're just talking. Maybe he's good at selling it. They know he can sell it. They know he's good at promoting it. But in his mind, where his breakdown is, he know he's not. I'm not saying he's not an elite, but that he knows he's not as elite as he knows. Versus
he don't have a problem with the fight and the fighter. He has a problem with the pressure of being who he is. And that's like, it's, I've spent my whole my son's whole life preparing him for those type moments, these type moments. You understand what I'm saying, bro? You have to be groomed and prepared to handle these type things, or you won't know what to do with it. You'll be around so many people that actually signs paychecks for what you are worth every day. So you become, in your brain, you start submitting to their presence.
And the crazy part, you know what? And I hate to cut you off. The crazy part is you never really know how much you worth. Like you don't. Somebody is signing telling you, you worth this, you worth this. You never really find out what you're really worth because they control that. Like you say.
Guess what I teach my son? Never let the richest people in the room know you broke. See, I just went last month to Mexico for a whole week. You feel me?
Right.
Getting reference footed the bill. I was in a damn suite that cost like $800 a night.
Right.
You feel me? I'm in there with all of these. I'm sitting there, you know, I don't drink no mimosa when I'm home, but it's orange juice when I'm abroad. You feel me?
Facts.
And it's not about faking anything till you make it. Nah, it's about being who you are. How can I not be that when I get it if I'm not that without it? See, that allows you to know your value. Like I tell people all the time, I don't need to have $1 billion or $1 million. I'm associated with a lot of millionaires, a whole bunch of them, through sports and music. So if I really needed something, I don't need their money. I just need a method on how to get it myself. That's what a man is. And you're supposed to teach our boys how to grow into men. A man never compromises himself. He keeps his objective. That's why when we say, hey, Meek Mill, nah, that was already in him in order to do that. See? Just like it was something groomed into Puff in order for him to do that. We got to be honest with it. So there are standards. And Ryan has been in some circles that other people haven't been in.
Right. Do you think Tate been? He gonna talk about it, but do you think Tate was telling the truth that he didn't want to sign the deal? That's why they came at him because he was a real big social influence. Because I heard, and let me say this, because I heard Dame Dad say something. Shout out Dame Dad. Said you can tell the ones that are being. This is what he said, being controlled by, if they have a, say for instance, like he used Puffy, like Ciroc. If a person like that says that it's his stuff or that he's part owner and you've never seen, said he's, I'm gonna give y'all some games. I don't want to hate, but go and look at the ones that claim that they have ownership or something. And I want you to look and show me, where do you see a commercial of them selling their items? He said, you know why? Because they are the item. They are not the owner. They are the advertising. That's why they are the ones. When you see them holding the bottle up, and you see them doing this. He said, but most people who own stuff have commercials. They selling the product instead of them being the product being sold.
Well, I mean, in business, that varies. You can have the product and be a representative of the product at the same time while being a part owner. Because if you
a commercial.
Well, I mean, like Puff used to have Ciroc commercials. You feel me? But we don't know. Puff is not no distiller. He don't make vodka. He don't make Ciroc, Dame. We know this. He has to be a partner in the business so that he can get his investment and return from it.
Yeah, he did with that Ciroc. That's why.
Right. So for him to say that, if those listening understood the dynamic of business in itself, he would already know that it could be seen in one way, but it can be the reality in another, because you don't know who owned Hennessy.
Right.
But Negroes drink it.
Yeah.
And that's the flaw. And now he may have said that in context of a certain statement.
Right.
But we got to stop. We got to stop misinforming our people with sometime emotional banter. Real talk.
Right.
Like, we got to be direct. Just like this man is saying, he's been abused since he was two. Now, one, I would question, how do you remember what happened to you at 2? However, I also know that I remember something vividly at 5.
Right.
And my brother was 4, and he remembered it because we were in the car together. So if it happened, and I'm quite sure something that traumatic happens, then I'm quite sure that he has a memory of it, and his testimony of it is outside of the confines of the industry, which is what I wanted to initially address. See, somebody in the house did that to him.
Well, groomed, like you say, yeah, of course it was groomed.
Yeah. So somebody in the house did that to him. So he got into circles where his mind already began accepting certain innuendos and behavior patterns that people that do that have, which is why he ended up where he ended up at. So him turning to God is only his proper refuge, because where else would I turn when I can't depend on man after what man has done to me?
Right. Exactly. So let's keep going. I like this.
Fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm with God.
Well, that's the first point of contention, because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you, which is the worst part
No,
about
they
it.
can't, bro. All right, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
You have proof of these things. You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. The fuck you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help you.
Bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Listen to that. That's crazy. Now, he just said what he said, but then he's like, you want me to get you out? Oh, I don't get it, bro. That sound crazy to me. He went from, they did this to, he said, man, you want me to get you out of it? I know some people. So that's telling you, like you said, the circle he knows.
Yeah, and you got to remember this too. It's deep, right? We have, in the nation, we got these lessons. It's called supreme wisdom. And it teaches us how people function, right? And how people on the planet function. And everybody got their own circle. People with power. See, black people don't have power. So we don't have a circle.
Right.
We are the content in everyone else's circle.
Right.
But everyone else that has unity has a circle. And those circles function on our planet. There are 7 continents and only 5 continents of useful land that we inhabit and function on. And certain people, focus on making sure they either control one of those 5 rings or is at the center of the 5 rings, controlling the 2 on each side. So this man is in one of those circles, and he's not even a man. He's still a young boy in the game.
Yeah.
And he's seeing what has happened to him and what is happening to him. And if you take anyone, bro, from meager beginnings and give them millions without financial experience, without social maturity, you're going to get a psychological and emotional breakdown, bro, that's beyond. Look at his, like they call it, a rant. It's really him emotionally trying to express what he feels and what he believes he knows.
Yeah.
And from that, he already said it, that I can't get nobody to listen to me, because everybody know that they can't allow him to be on there to say what he's going to say. Yeah. So he went and got a rebel, somebody in another circle that don't care about the other circle, that's been fighting the other circle So now he becomes an asset to that circle, which is why Adam Tate have him there. Benefit.
Yep.
See, so once again, he just realized that, hey, I want to say it because I'm psychologically despondent. Now I'm just functioning on, straight dysfunction, man. I'm dysfunctional. So this is what it is. And he's trying to get it out before it gets to him.
Yeah.
Just think, man, this man just had a baby.
Yeah.
Got married and divorced like 2 months after he had the baby.
You think they did that? You think that was part of his obligation?
Hey, it was the wife that took the phone.
I think it was.
So all of that. He just got divorced last month.
Right. They said the ex-wife took the phone, but I'm like, what was she doing there? And why? You know what I'm saying? Why?
Because he's trapped. Like I told you, he's trapped in a world he has no understanding of. The man's been with her for years, right? Like they all grew up together.
But do you think that the industry put them together?
I don't know. They grew up together, so he been knowing her, and that's why she's the confidant. He went and married her because of the baby. Yeah, so you got to remember. You got to remember this. You got to remember this. I'm thinking back when I was 24, bro. When I was 24, I was coming home off of a 6-year sentence in prison.
Yeah.
So the stuff that I did prior to that was insane for someone between 13 and 18. So I'm thinking about the average person, and I'm thinking about my life at that time, the decisions I was making. You feel me, bro? If you had a camera running around with me between 24 and 30, you would have been like, this nigga is plumb crazy. See?
Right.
And so his life is being seen because we're speaking about, people in our society that are extreme because they have means, and now we have the means to see it through popularity.
Right.
But a lot of us are going through the same type of stuff on different levels.
That's a fact.
Every day, all day. And he just screamed out for a platform to be heard because what's happening to him needs to be addressed.
Facts.
And that's why I'm glad we're addressing it, because we should also look for a Ryan Garcia in our household, in our community, sometime even in ourselves, and address that issue.
No, that's real.
Oh. Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little bit.
Because I don't give a fuck, bro. They raped me, right? I was 2 years old. They raped me. I have proof of that.
All right, so let's go part 2 real fast. Then we'll speak on it. I'll make sure y'all hit that like.
Can I say something to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
He said he was 2 years old and they raped him. He said he has proof of it. That means he may not have the distinct memory, but he may have come across the evidence,
right?
The court paperwork, the reports, like those things of what happened to him, which now can regurgitate that same experience in his mental without his physical even experiencing it, which is part of his angst, bro. That's part of his outrage right now.
Yeah.
And we don't know if that person that did that, they might be dead and gone.
Could be. Or they could be right next to him.
Yeah. I doubt if they next to him right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? I doubt if they next to him right now. I think that person is dead and gone. Because like I said, in our industry, in boxing, you next to too many people that when they find that out, they'll do something to that person.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's just basic. It's serious. I can't get into how taboo it is in the game because there's about 3 outwardly, gay brothers in the industry from different, Latino countries. and they are admonished. Like they're not even allowed in dressing rooms. Like all of this, it's crazy. It's behind the scenes, and in the game, you'll see some crazy stuff when it comes to that. You feel me? Because dudes are frantic and they're combatants. So anything you frantic on as a combatant, you can't even be around them. That's why I said for him, it's them circles that he's in. And when you think about it, damn, he wasn't made directly from the boxing market.
Okay.
He had a couple million followers, bro. And he was Hollywood prior to getting the title shots and all of that stuff. He was an undefeated fighter, fighting credible fighters, just like he fought in the amateurs and the nationals and the trials and all of that stuff. He fought Devin Haney 6 times in the trials, won 3 and lost 3. See, so he that part of him, he ain't got no problem with it. The problem is the pressure of being who he has become. Just like me and my brother was talking about with Puff. We know that when we was with Puff, that's when he was trying to prove himself. You feel me? That was that first 4 years, bro. From 94 to 98, he was trying to prove himself at he was established as the new hot thing in the game. However, 15 years later, he had got that $500 million status, and he became something other people, claim they didn't know.
Right.
So who's to say that he's not guilty of these things accused? Because just because he didn't treat men like that back then when he didn't really have power, what happens when he got the power? Like my son said, ain't about getting the bag, it's what you're going to do with it. So when you get the money, what do you become when you get the money? Because you were somebody else prior? Nah, that's why I teach my son right now. I don't care what room you in and how rich they are. Never let them know that you broke. Just carry yourself as if you're the richest man in the room. Then they got to treat you as an equal.
That's a fact.
See, so real simple.
Let's get to the part 2 real fast.
To the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking type. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're raping little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, man. He doesn't want to take us. Come on.
Fuck this guy. Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
Who?
Bro,
you do know
you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
No, you know what?
You know the path
Andrew,
you're going down is dangerous, my friend. That's
I
what I'm
don't give
worried
a
about.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you, which is the worst part
No,
about
they
it.
can't, bro. All right, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
You have proof of these things. You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. The fuck you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help you.
Bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Oh. Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little bit.
Because I don't give a fuck, bro. They raped me, right? I was 2 years old. They raped me. I have proof of that too. That's where it all started, bro. Okay?
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan, I like you. We've been speaking for years. There's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you've said on the internet. And
Guess
so they're
what?
going to not believe you unless you come
Give
at
me
it
the
very
drug test then,
coherently.
Andrew, I'll go to fucking Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. You don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just asking, like, you're gonna have to tell a far more coherent story from start to finish for people to truly understand that what you're saying happened is what you saw, and that this is not some sort of episode or anything else. This is my advice to you as a brother. I'm trying to make it, if you want people to believe you, you're going to have to come along and explain from the absolute beginning exactly how it happened, who was involved, how you got there, what car you were in, where you were standing, everything.
Of course they're going to want that, and I have all the information possible.
Okay, so when you're releasing it, how you're releasing it, or are you keeping it for yourself? Because it looks like you don't want to keep it for yourself.
I don't. At the right time, I'm going to release all of it, but at the right time, I'm going to do it. They're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a fuck, dude. I've already had a meeting with them.
Stop right there. Let's stop right there. Man said, they already called me and I had a meeting. He might trying to get this out so he knows something going to go wrong. What you think, John?
Man, I told you, it shit is beyond boxing. I know that. And because of that, see, he knows that he can't fight somebody with that type of stuff in his head. I told you it's about who he's become. And
so can I ask you something?
It's deep, bro. It's deep, bro. Like I'm a father, man.
Hold on, John. Listen. Hold on, John. Listen to me. My thing to you is the fact that, like you said, him seeing that it registered in his head, and he realized, man, they using me. I'm not as good as I thought I was because they put all these people in front of me to make me think that. So he to me, it seemed like he didn't realize his whole life has been a lie.
Nah, it's not that part. Like I told you, the fighting is not a problem. Like he's the truth in boxing.
Okay.
The fighting ain't the problem. The problem is the lifestyle. Like, all right, like it's like this. He's living Floyd Mayweather life at 26 that Floyd didn't get to live until he was 36.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's a whole different psychological pressure. Like life ain't real when you that famous, bro. Like for real, life becomes extreme. You be walking around thinking you regular, and then stuff start happening to you that you know you ain't had nothing to do with, out of nowhere, because people want to be a part of your life. Some things good and some things bad. And just, I know from being around people and in boxing being that person. So, and I never got the $500,000 fights and all that crazy stuff. I went to jail before it happened. So just imagine, bro, being
just
imagine being 20 years old, right?
I was gonna say,
somebody give you $1 million.
But I was gonna say, just imagine. More. But I was gonna say, just imagine, like you said, the lifestyle that you had and how wild you was, and before you got a chance to do that, you went to jail. Just imagine. Now, be honest, if they had gave you $100 million back then, how honestly, and how wide you was, how long do you think you would last? Do you think you would have went broke, or do you think you would be in prison? You would have skipped. You still would have ended up in prison on that road.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, my story was going from being homeless at 13 to being in college, a #1 division school by the age of 16. So I had a crazy story. When I look back on it, it's exceptional, right? But I had a crazy story that I say to myself all the time. Imagine if I had my father guiding my life. Imagine what I would have been. You feel me, bro? And I say imagine because God gave me the life that I'm supposed to live. You feel me? At the end of the day, because I'm here to testify and bear witness to it. However, I can also look at what could have improved my life. And the one thing that could have improved my life, if my father wouldn't have gotten killed when I was 5, and I grew up, being a rebel to everything that I should have been accepting. You feel me? So I think of the mental and the environmental disciplines And I've strived to provide that for my son and my sons. And I've raised children that have become, successful adults. You feel me, bro? And so I'm looking at him from a father standpoint, like, yo, where's his father? Where's the masculine enforcement, the masculine input?
Yeah, because his daddy's around, ain't he?
I don't know where his dad is at. I didn't see his dad back when I used to watch him in the amateurs.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure. You feel me?
So we're gonna play a little bit. We ain't putting. We just saying. I'm speculating. This is my opinion. I don't care. This. Do you think would it hurt him so hard? And you mentioned it, like the dad and all that, and we as fathers. Do you think it could have been his dad was the one that scarred him? And he found out trying to look for his dad, and because he got all this money, I'm trying to reconcile, and bam, I found this out.
That is a scenario that can very much likely be founded. Like that can be a reason why he isn't around or why he's so damaged.
That could be, and how he's having this meltdown, probably thinking, like you said. Now, he said in the thing that was really deep, he asked him, was this one of your biggest fights? And he was like, yeah, it's up there. But you can tell in the when he was doing when they was trying to do the whole meet thing, you know what I'm saying, as far as face to face, it was like weird because it was like you could tell something was on his mind then. And he looking at himself like, yeah, it's the biggest. So imagine if it is your big fight and you want the person that you thought was Superman, come to find out he really was the Joker.
That's true. I'm just thinking about the psychology of it. That's why I told you, Ryan is always that mentality, that type of pain, that type of struggle makes a hell of a fighter.
Okay.
See, that's why I told you he's always that makes a fighter, because you know the hardest thing about
basically
fighting,
what you saying. So basically, you giving the world is a broken. The more the broken the fighter is, the best the fighter end up being.
Yeah, because the hardest thing about being a fighter in competition and professionalism, bro, is creating a reason
to hurt somebody.
That they ain't do nothing to you.
That's true.
But if you're mad at the world, it's real easy. It's a lot of fighters like that. And those are dudes that get in the shit outside the ring too, if they're in the wrong environment. You feel me?
Well, that makes sense, because remember Tyson said his last fight when he was in there, he asked himself, "Man, what am I doing here, man?
Yeah, because
I don't really want to fight this man. I don't have nothing against this man. I don't want to fight nobody no more." You know,
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Let me tell you something real. When you get, I do it because I'm generationally, a combatant and was trained to do it since a child, but I have a love for the skill, the art, the science of it. But, fighting is unnatural to the human being. So it's always a bad feeling. You have to overcome this nervousness. We call it nervousness, but really it's just the mental telling you that this is not supposed to be what a human being is supposed to be doing. Because we're not creatures. We're supposed to be creatures of peace, not creatures of war. So when you fight, you have to get into a certain mindset, and you have to make yourself believe some stuff that isn't true, or absorb yourself in the stuff that's really true.
Right.
And he seems to be one of those persons. And bro, when you go there, it's like going into this spirit world that you really, sometimes you be afraid you can't come back from. And he may have not come back from the last time he's been there.
Yeah, because maybe that's the reason, like you said again, he's reaching out for God. He like
behavior,
he got so far out here, out left field. I gotta have something stronger.
Let me tell you something, bro. Yeah. That's the way to kill somebody. If that happened before, look it up. It's a bunch of boxers, bro. Look it up.
I believe.
In the last 100 years, look it up. A lot of them. Now, they can call it CTE or whatever you want, but I'm telling you what it is. You can't deal with the reality of being who you are.
Well, just imagine, like you said again, a lot of it, that's how they blow you up, because eventually everybody know there's always somebody out there better than somebody. So, like you said, they mad at the world. All of a sudden, they start whooping people. People say, "Man, you're great. You're great at what you do." But then, in hindsight, as you get older, you love the science of it and the training and all that. But when you look at it, it's like, man, they only glorifying me for almost beating somebody to death. They're getting paid off me to beat the shit out of somebody else, and they say I'm great. But then, as soon as I say I don't want to box no more, if I'm so great, they'll turn around and get mad at me. Oh, you can't do that, man. What about the money we lose? But I don't want to hurt nobody no more.
Yeah. Why don't you fight them?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't.
What about that? Why don't you tell him, why don't you fight him? Or be like Sugar Ray Robinson. You ever dream about a man the night before, man, and get in the ring and you kill him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Times that doesn't happen in boxing, bro.
I believe.
Word up.
This is crazy. Let's keep
my boy did the same thing, and he was the one that died, but he dreamed that he won, and he did. He won the world title, IBF world title, and defended it, Levander Johnson, bro. But he died after the fight. Brain swelled up. See? So these type, the thoughts that be in your mind, especially when stuff like this doesn't happen to you, you know it doesn't happen to you. And like he said, somebody tied him up and made him watch it, meaning that he didn't want to watch it, but they tied him up and made him watch it.
That's crazy.
And now that once they make you watch it, you know what they tell you? Not that you can't erase it. Not that you can't erase it.
Oh, that you saw it.
That you was a part of it.
Yep, that's what your boy Andrew said at first. That's how they do it. Say, that's why he probably screaming like that.
Now he mad. Yeah, now he mad because he know he ain't had nothing to do with it, but he know that they're using that against him now.
Damn.
See?
Okay. So do you think
Robert Kelly effect?
Hold on, let me
don't want to sign over them publishing rights? Oh, we got something for you.
Listen to what I'm saying. So that makes, because you keep saying that the man is a great fighter, he was that. Maybe that's what's bothering him. That they have a certain agenda. Not saying Devin Haney ain't good, but they have, like they said, people that will buy into what they want to give the money to. Because I remember when Devin Haney first started, bro, he was clean cut kid. Now he got all his jewelry on, gold, diamonds, and he doing
start becoming more of who you would like to be.
Yep.
See, and what they all telling him, what Ryan keep telling them, you ain't street.
Yep.
See what they keep telling them, you are not street, yo. Stop playing. See, now look, Ryan ain't got no problem fighting Devin. It was Tank that all of them feared because Tank is 2-3 years older than all of them. You understand? So they all came up in the amateurs together. Right. So it ain't about that fight ain't nothing. He's the only one that already done fought Tank out of all his class. Professionally, they all sparred each other a whole bunch of times. You feel me? But professionally, he's the only one got in there and fought Tank, and they already know what Tank got, and they all feel the same thing. The only one, Shakur, is probably the only one that probably can outbox Tank or outfight Tank. The other ones know that they're gonna have to stand in there and take what they all been getting since they was young. See, Ryan ain't got no problem because Ryan went in there with him, but before Ryan went in with Tank for a whole 18-month period. He was about to quit boxing, commit suicide, and had all types of mental breakdowns. See? So now that same thing. You go, what if he go in there and win? Man, you got to put him in the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Word up.
That is true.
And right now he know he don't want to go in there and lose.
So that's why I asked you.
Because he gonna fight differently. And that's what I keep telling people. That man don't be punching with skill. That man be punching with emotion.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking you. So them being said is, like you said, he don't want to lose. Because they asked him, they said, let's keep going. We didn't got off track. Let's keep listening to what they say.
I'm gonna let you sit with that, Andrew.
All right, bro. Well, y'all want you to know that either way, I'm praying for you, and I hope that.
Thank you, bro.
And I mean,
I don't give a fuck, bro. And Alex Jones has been saying the same shit, and they try to can't. The only reason they can't stop me because they listen to the devil. I listen to God. God gave me authority. It's over for everybody, bro.
But Alex, they've attempted to paint him as some psycho conspiracy theorist. even though he's not. So
Bro, it's over for them, bro.
when he says things, they're not as afraid of him releasing the truth because they feel like they've done a good job of brainwashing the
Hey, bro,
average
out of
person that
respect
he's a
for you,
liar.
bro, out of respect for you, I love you. I'm gonna hop off this. Share it to the world, please.
All right, Ryan. Ryan, I'll talk to you privately as well, okay?
Bye.
All right, bro. It's an interesting conversation. It's an interesting topic because we're discussing things that do happen and things.
This is really sad to see because regardless if Ryan Garcia is exposing some home truths, he's suffered with his mental health in the past and he still doesn't seem 100% stable with whatever he's going through right now.
My cards are locked, and I'm just being real.
At some point, he was just getting weirder and weirder in his Instagram posts, and now he's taken to Twitter. And I want to find out more details on what's actually sent him into this dark place. I guess we'll find out soon, but I will keep.
What you think so far, Ja? Like you said, broken, man. Young man.
I think it is exactly what it is, and he can't be speaking to the public in a way that exposes so much, and none of it's true. There's my aunt used to always tell us, there's always a seed of truth, even in a lie. So when you tell a lie, you always got to mix some truth in there to make it believable.
That's right.
So that's right. Even if he's lying, there's some truth.
There's some truth. That's right.
And when you're speaking as emotional as he's speaking, it's hard to control or create an emotional lie. That's often the problem with lying. You got to create an emotion in order to match the lie. So,
that's right.
Yeah. So, it's like fake crime when you're trying to tell somebody that something bad happened when you know damn well it didn't happen. Oh, baby, I was in an accident last night and my leg got broke. Knowing you was at some other girl house. See, it's hard for you to match the emotion with the lie. So when he's giving an emotional rant, hard to believe that it's lies. Now, the details is what's to be discussed, to what's to be held to what's to be important. Who are they?
Right.
Who is what and who is them?
That's crazy.
So it is the reality though of this industry, the society. I keep saying industry when it's not just limited to just Hollywood or internet, right. Or
society
it's not.
Itself.
Yeah, it's society in itself, and it's on different layers. And that's why I said we all have a Ryan Garcia either in our households, next door to us, in our communities, in every facet of what we do in life. And sometimes some of us have a Ryan Garcia in ourselves, and we need to address it, and we need to be preventive and proactive in our own communities, because we shouldn't just be looking at, we got to remember this, if we're looking at Hollywood as the catalyst or the cause or the source, then just imagine what has happened to little us.
Do you think
Hollywood is the main influence of us?
I'm gonna say, like, let's just play. I'm playing, and I ain't saying his wife would do that, but in situations, especially as we look at Hollywood, the industry, society as a whole. Now, his ex-wife that don't want to be with him came back, and then she came back. She the one got the phone. They got her around him, monitoring him. I think they done gave her the play, and guess who would benefit from something happening to him? It would be her.
We're not. He divorced her.
Yeah, but then why is she around taking his phone?
Because that's part of his dysfunction.
Okay.
He just had a baby.
Okay.
And just got married. And woke up and told her they ain't married no more. And when he had his lawyer divorce him.
That's wild. Well, Ja's gotta. I'm getting ready to play. I know you got to get ready to go, Ja. So I'm gonna go ahead.
My brother.
I'm gonna play this for everybody. I want to play the Devin Haney daddy and Adrian Broner. They went back and forth And that's been going crazy on the internet. Devin Haney daddy went off on him, called him a bum and told him, why didn't you tell the whole story? Why did you go back, try to mess up my money and tell the whole story about what happened after we grabbed our money? What did we do to you? Then you had to leave up out that ring. You had to get up out of there. So they went back and forth, and Devin Haney daddy claimed he's going to give Adrian Broner a shot. So I don't know if this is based off the Ryan Garcia.
He ain't doing that.
What he said.
He ain't doing that. He ain't gonna risk that.
That's because they thinking that Ryan Garcia, they said mentally he's not gonna make it to this fight next month. This is a fight he got.
It's contracted, so all of this stuff is just hyperbole.
Right.
Real talk.
I mean, anything.
The money is already where it's at, so all of this stuff is hyperbole.
Right. So why you think that they doing it then?
Like I said, it could be the same thing that happened with Tank fight buildup.
Oh,
he had the mental breakdown then, just like Tyson Fury had the mental breakdown before the fight with Deontay Wilder.
I ain't know that.
It's all marketing.
Interesting.
Yeah, and we're talking about it, right?
Yeah.
That's
definitely
my point. That's my point. And Andrew Tate don't have Tank and Frank Martin on his show. He got Ryan Garcia on his show. And Tank and Frank Martin is a bigger competitive fight. Well, it's not as competitive because Ryan and Devin know each other. They know each other. So they're gonna fight itself.
I'm not trolling. I'm rolling, man. You dig what I'm saying? The big boy.
Hey, we all rolling. We all rolling.
Well, turn on the lights. Let's see what you rolling in, King.
And you know how we rolling too.
Well, let's see how you rolling, King.
Nigga, and you know how we rolling too, nigga. For real.
Oh,
so
nigga.
we ain't about to get on here.
Start saying nigga, listen, when they started saying nigga, they didn't just stop with you, nigga.
Man, I know that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but listen, let me tell you this though. No,
you know my people real well, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
Okay, all right. Listen, this is where it really went astray. I didn't have respect for you. We didn't have respect for each other, right?
Yeah, but you the one start getting
right? Is it right or wrong?
You the one start getting disrespectful, my nigga.
Okay, let me just tell you, you got in my business. You got in my business.
What I'm saying is this, listen though. You the one start getting disrespectful, so I had to get disrespectful back. So don't start tripping now.
Wait, hold on. If I'd have been disrespectful and I acknowledge where I am, you know what I'm saying? Well, acknowledge what I'm telling you. You've been disrespectful a long time. You got in my business with that sparring shit, and you know you wasn't supposed to get in my business because I was betting against your daddy.
Man, I'm not worrying about that.
Wait, hold on,
I just told what I seen.
You ain't supposed to get in my business,
I ain't
nigga.
in your
business,
nigga. I just told what I seen.
What you mean? You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told them to get your ass up out of there.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
What you mean you don't want to hear that shit?
I don't want to hear none of that.
So
nigga.
wait.
All that
Wait,
cap,
nigga, fuck you then, nigga.
I don't want to hear all that.
Nigga, you gonna disrespect my money? You gonna wait. So wait a minute. So I'm gonna respect you and you ain't gonna respect me?
Fuck you, nigga. Stop that, bro.
Wait a minute.
Stop that, bro.
Hold on. I just showed respect to you. Wait a minute. I said I showed respect the whole time. You didn't tell the story about what really happened. Is because
I did tell the story what happened.
Okay. Well, what happened after that?
What happened after what?
When you jumped in the ring.
I've been told everybody know my story, my nigga.
I'm asking you right now, my nigga. I'm at me and you, man to man. I'm asking you.
What are you asking?
I'm asking you what happened when you jumped in the ring.
Oh, after Tank had your son
after, nigga, stop stuttering, nigga.
Nah,
I'm just saying you got on my live. Stop
I
playing
ain't stuttering.
with me. I asked you what happened, nigga.
After Tank had your son out and I hopped in.
No, nigga, stop twisting up. I said after you got your monkey ass in the ring. What happened after that, nigga?
I got my ass in the ring because your motherfucking son. Your motherfucking son.
Nigga, you finished, and every nigga that's like you in this business, nigga, it's over with.
Nigga. At 17, nigga.
You said what?
Yeah, nigga.
I asked you another question.
Man,
I
I
said,
don't want to hear
I'm
that.
betting
I'm
money.
telling you what I did, nigga. Stop
Listen,
all that
and I
capping,
told you
nigga.
what I did. Hey, listen, you got your ass up out that ring though, didn't you? After that, and I got my
And
money.
man, I ain't worried about that. All I know is 8 ounces, no headgear, out. That shit
I'm
would have been
telling you,
over
nigga,
with.
you got the shit beat out of you that night. So who gives a fuck about what you think,
Yeah, all
nigga?
right, cap,
Yeah, I
cap.
nigga, who gives a
Ain't
fuck
nobody,
about
ain't
what you
nobody
think, nigga? You
put no
got
hands
whipped
on
on the
me,
same
nigga.
night.
Ain't nobody put no hands on me, nigga.
Sean
Fuck wrong with you,
Porter whipped on you that the
man?
next night, nigga.
Man, I ain't worrying about that, man. I ain't worrying about that,
What do you mean what you
nigga.
ain't worried
I ain't
about,
worrying
nigga?
about.
I
Hey,
got respect for
hey,
you.
look, hey, look.
Hey,
Ryan
Cross.
going through.
I
Ryan going
bet you
through
Yeah.
they
some
won't let.
problems,
I
right?
bet you they won't let Haney get in the ring with him. No, they could talk that stuff. He ain't gonna. He ain't gonna. Bill ain't gonna risk that at all.
He said it on here. He said it on. It ain't always
Yeah,
done.
no. Yeah, he talking. That's why he talking like you know what Bill know that none
Yeah.
of them, regardless of any of these boys you talk to, whether they're in the NBA, the NFL, and especially boxing, right? Because boxing is a different penalty than the NBA and the NFL. So he knows ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him about talking like that. You feel me?
Right.
So he does it, but like I said, he know he ain't gonna put his son in there with some of them boys. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you real is I'm a big fan of Devin, but I know Shakur will
They brought up
put
Shakur name too.
man
Just
Shakur will do him dirty, and you know Tank gonna stop him. Tank is building the build up to fight him because if once Tank fight Frank Martin, ain't nobody left for him to fight but Devin or Shakur because Lomachenko ain't gonna fight him now. So what the stuff that Bill is saying right now to AB is, you know, it's what he should say to somebody younger, but it's involved in a lot of cap. He know ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him, and he know he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody, and he know he ain't gonna put his boy in there with them.
all right, let's keep
Feel
going.
me?
Y'all fight me. Y'all fight me. We'll be ready. Y'all fight me. That's what you do. You bitch
AB,
ass nigga.
hey, listen,
Since,
no, let
since
me tell you
we
this.
doing this,
I would take,
that's
listen, I
what.
would take no
Hey,
more
hey,
pleasure
hey,
in
quit
crying.
talking.
If
Hey,
Devin
Ryan going
don't,
through some mental problems, nigga.
listen,
Y'all fight me, you bitch ass nigga. Yeah, that's what y'all do.
listen, you know what
Y'all
you
fight
said the
me,
wrong,
you
nigga,
bitch
you just said
ass
the wrong thing
nigga.
to me, nigga.
Nigga, and
My son,
I'll come see you,
if my
nigga.
son hear what you just
Nigga,
said, you know he gonna come beat
and
your
I'll come
ass.
see you. I'll come
Say it
see you.
again. Say
Nigga,
it again.
you
Come, say it
bitch
again.
ass nigga.
And
You
guess what? My son is coming for you, AB. Now, my son is coming for you, nigga. And listen, and it's gonna be your last payday. I'm not gonna disrespect you.
nigga,
Listen, let me tell you. My
and I'll
son,
get on you.
no,
I ain't got no
listen,
security, no
listen,
none of that, nigga.
no.
I'll
I'm
get on you,
listen,
nigga.
listen,
You
and I'm gonna
know
tell you
that,
this.
nigga. I'm really
Listen,
My boy,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
that's what he said. But like I
Yeah.
said,
Bill, see, look. Bill know what it is.
yeah,
Bill know what it is. He ain't. But I'm telling you, he ain't putting them in there with that attitude. Not right now. Not after AB been training to fight these other dudes. And it ain't like he ain't in shape. That's why he said fight me.
yeah.
See, but he also now he done take it to the other level because you know they run with a bunch of little silly goons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that see, so AB ain't Ryan Garcia the way Bill was getting aggressive with Ryan Garcia and his team. You get me?
Right.
See, he running with a different type of
That's
mentality.
why I was trying to tell you this morning when you was like, that was an old vid. No, this just happened today. This
Yeah,
is going on.
you talking about AB and Haney, like Bill. It's really cap though. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like what
Right.
Bill doing is really cap. Bill ain't pulling up on no AB, and he damn
Right.
sure ain't putting his son in there with AB right now. Talking about it's gonna be his last payday. He ain't putting him in there with him right now
Right.
because he already know what type of fight that's gonna be. And Haney ain't fighting no.
Hold on, you think based off all that and knowing the whole beef started there at the sparring thing, that AB will get in there and beat him just to prove that point? He'll say he beat the brakes off.
Man, look, it's psychological though. See, it's like this. Now, if Haney been running around fighting like he has been at the voice of his dad, then all right, get in there and beat his ass, Devin. But Devin also know that he's the junior to a senior in AB.
Okay.
You understand? So he know that he should be in there with Tank and Shakur and them in his brain. Now, if he trained for that fight, he'll train. They have to train him to make him believe that AB just ain't got it no more. When he's been watching his last few fights and he see AB been handling niggas in the last 3 fights. So in his head, you just don't start believing in shit today when you've been watching it your whole life. And he been seeing AB since he was young. See, since he was 17. And like he said, if I put on 8-ounce gloves with no headgear, Tank is going to punch him out of the ring. See, now that's a probability. However, we know it's a very likely probability.
Because the whole thing was AB came out and said Devin Haney got dropped. He got dropped in the sparring session against Tank.
He was getting touched.
But then,
I'm saying this.
Also, he said he dropped Tank too.
It's simple. It's simple. They fought 21 rounds, bro.
I ain't know that.
Yeah. See, ain't nobody telling the truth. That's why Bill's saying what happened. Of course, when I just got off of a plane, I'm not in shape to begin with, and I get in the gym, and I'm just fighting on instinct. And the first
and like you said, you're fighting, and he's fighting somebody his senior.
Yeah, the first 8 rounds, I'm busting him up. Now I'm still an amateur. He been fighting in Mexico against professionals at 17.
That's true.
See, so that's why they was quick to do that. But however, like AB said, and man, everybody done seen it in the gym, bro. You get in there with a serious puncher, and you a good boxer, and you able to stay away, or you got good endurance, your stamina right, you able to go 12, 15 rounds in the ring, in the gym. Then you get in there with a dude that's really not in good shape. He can give you 10 rounds, but 6 of them rounds going to be him, and the last 4 is going to be somebody else. That's how I go in the ring. They go 21 rounds, bro, before Tank said I had enough. Well, damn. When are you going to do that in real life, in a real fight? When are you going to fight with 16-ounce gloves with headgear on, or 18-ounce glove with headgears on in a real fight? When are you going to have padded knuckles in a real fight? You ain't gonna have none of that stuff. You're going to have your hands wrapped, and you're going to have them 8-ounce gloves on where I can feel your knuckle when you punch me in the face. See, that's going to happen in a real fight. Now, you ain't got no headgear on. If Tank punch you clean, it's going to be a problem. And the only guy that was going toe-to-toe with Tank like that was Shakur, but Shakur was making a miss more than getting hit by him. See, in sparring. So, like I said, I really don't believe that they would take that risk and put AB in there.
That's what they did. That's what they said, because they said they're nervous about this. Like you said,
that's why I said you ain't gonna let me ruin him. You put him in there with him if you want, because even if Haney win, the fight's gonna be so rough. See, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't like AB cannot fight and
that's
punch.
True. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
See, he ain't been there with a puncher fighter like that. There ain't no Rieger's program. He ain't got no slow feet.
And he gonna talk. And he gonna talk crap while he in the ring.
What? And he gonna intimidate him.
Yep.
See, I see once again that mentality comes out. Now just imagine AB in a press conference with Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia in the press conference versus Devin Haney. See?
Yeah.
Now you got somebody talking like he going, nigga, I bend you over, nigga. That's how Devin Haney, AB gonna be talking to Haney. See?
Yeah.
See? So now the mentality changes.
Yeah,
but you know that's all. It's all cap.
You say you think it's straight cap?
It's cap. Ryan Garcia is under contract right now to fight Devin Haney, so it's cap. all that. Oh, we're gonna give you the biggest payday. My son, your son, no, your son is not gonna see him. And the problem is this: Bill need to know when to be quiet and know who his audience that he's talking to is. See?
Yeah, Bill was fixing his collar. He was like,
yeah. Because AB don't got no problem going to jail.
I know, that's why
See,
I said.
You understand? You got to know, man. He run down on your son and beat your son up in the street. Him and his goons. Then what?
Your boy got his chrome hard shirts on. He like, yeah, man. So let's turn your light on.
You got to know who you talking to, man.
You know, AB already mad because he don't feel like nobody even care about him. Man, he'll take it out.
Look, AB still living his best life. Yeah, he's still worth 7 digits. He's still active, and he needs the publicity on the top level. And that's why I said Bill don't know.
So what I'm saying is, you think Bill played dumb and just really gave AB the alley-oop?
Man, Bill need to close his mouth, because Bill gonna get him and his son in some shit that they shouldn't be in.
I know
you
understand
what I'm saying?
But I want to ask you this: knowing that, has his daddy always been like that since you known in the boxing game? Has he always?
Well, yeah. Bill also been in the music industry too. That's what Bill got his start at. See?
Oh yeah,
Bill always been a promoter. See, that's like I've been knowing Bill for 30 years.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, so he don't know when to cut it off, but you not Don King. See, you ain't go to jail for beating a man to death. You ain't him.
Yeah.
you
ain't got the mob. You talking that gang?
And you ain't got the goons there. You ain't got them goons. See, you talking to a dude that got goons that's been experienced for the last 10 years of his life on dealing with issues from an immature, ignorant level. So why would you be engaged in this type of,
shot at everything?
Why would you be engaged with that when you know he got a whole team of niggas that ain't got nothing to lose but to go out here and take the risk?
Yeah,
get famous.
And let's be honest, don't let AB catch him. Now you're gonna make AB pop out to where everybody be.
Man, look, you heard what AB said. Make him fight me. Now that's gonna be the campaign, and he's gonna train to fight your son. And all of the flaws that your son still commit by training and working with them for all of these years, you think they don't know him? Just like you try to attack the same flaws that he has experienced on being attacked. When your son don't have that experience, it's a whole total different ball game. So why would you even talk yourself into that corner? That's why I said it's cap. He need to just be quiet and leave him alone. And say later, man, ain't nobody fighting you, man. Get out of here. That's what you better say later. That's what you better say later. Ain't nobody fighting you, man. Get out of here. And leave it at
we
that.
just doing it for the internet, because
we was doing that for the gram.
I didn't know that the AB and it was considered basis Devin Haney Sr. and they got way more under their belt. I didn't know that. So yeah, he popped up the wrong tree because they done took some beatings that he ain't accustomed ever taking them on.
Look, and Devin Haney, Adrian Broner, he got serious street clout. The whole Ohio and DC area, that DMV area, they love him down there because he done brung because he brung the connection. He brung TM Mayweather, all of them to the DMV area in business. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, we're talking, it's like us. We're talking to a different audience that the world don't know. But it's not like we're not alive human beings and highly effective. So the things that happen to all of the big people start with us, the little people. And that's the reality of it. He got to know who he talking to when he talking to him. You can talk to Ryan Garcia like that because he ain't got a bunch of La Raza running around ready to take your head off. See? Right. See? You best believe.
You think somebody like who was it? God bless the dead. Hector Macho Camacho and all them, he wouldn't be able to talk crazy like that with it.
Man, look. You see what happened, Hopkins, when he went out PR talking crazy, Trinidad and threw the flag down, all that crazy stuff. She talking slick. Trinidad wasn't chasing him. See,
it was other people.
That was the same thing I said about Meek Mill and them. What do you think Andrew would have had to deal with if he would have been talking crazy about beans in North Philly, and he would have came outside after somebody in the audience would have made that phone call?
Yep.
See, it would have been Beans chasing him. It would have been the people that love him. And the street love is different than Hollywood love, baby. Believe me when I tell you.
And on the East Coast, they would have pulled up in foreign whips, about 10 whips outside.
Well, what you think gonna happen when Bill come over here? Bill frequent the DC area. He know AB. That's my point. Bill got his bones in boxing with Devin Haney as a teenager and his brother that also boxes as in Baltimore. So they've been in the DC Baltimore area for years. That's why I'm saying, why are you talking to him crazy knowing that all the sandwiches short in the picnic basket of a picnic? You feel me?
And it's not that many, but a handful of those in that circle anyway for you to be talking crazy.
Man, you're talking to a dingbat that don't mind going to jail. That's my point. Or influencing other little dummies around them from going to jail. That's my point. Why create something that shouldn't be? That's the point. You feel me?
Nah, man.
So I just had to, I gotta go make these appointments, of course, and just want to get a chat, my love and peace, and let us all know that we definitely got to address all those that are around us with a responsible mindset. And we also got to correct that which is around us with a responsible mindset. But more importantly, we got to look at, direct, and find that part which is flawed within us, inside us, so we can correct us before correcting others. When I say that is meaning that self-improvement is the best improvement and the first step to success. Peace.
Well, man, there y'all have it, man. I appreciate everybody coming on. We had a great bill. Y'all keep on tapping in with us, man. We're going to keep on dropping this and keep going. Got some great stuff coming down the pipeline here soon. Keep my fingers crossed, prayers up, and we're going to see how this is going to play out. But I appreciate everybody coming in. And on that note, y'all been plugged in with the Plug Podcast by Cross Your Heart. I want to say thank y'all. And again, salute to y'all. Again, Ryan Garcia, like Josh said, man, mental health is real, man. And we don't know, but there's truth in some of that stuff he's saying. Hopefully things will get better. But hey, man, that's the nature of the world we live in right now. So let's please take in consideration of other people and how they living, and hopefully he'll get it better, and hopefully we'll get it better, and everybody get it better together. So on that note, I'm going to say peace. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to leave y'all with this right here.
Anything if you don't snap, they say only speak on violence. I'ma speak on my environment, niggas wildin'. Jitter open up your face to catch a case and can't keep shh. I'ma speak on being silent in a place where it's colliving. I clam up when I hear sirens. In my mind be on colliding by what I love. I ain't sweeping shit under no rug, I'm sending slugs. Keep it when being alone, but it be times I wanna hug. Diamond in the rough, still trying to wash off all this mud. The teacher say bad, but really jit misunderstood. Blood, sweat, and tears, they said he couldn't, but he could. Still smiling like shit good, the water off, we fill up jugs. And I still give my last to get my dog home if I could. So fuck 1 million views, I need $1 million.
Real talk.
Shit.